Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you an investment to do for patch 10.2, or pretty much to do right now all through the rest of Dragonflight. But it's going to start going up in prices. Well, these items are going to start going up in prices once Season 3 of the PvP season comes out. Now you may have guessed it, we're going to be talking about the plans and patterns for the crafted PvP gear. So we're going to be talking about the Season 2 gear, or the plans for that. So that is the Obsidian set, and now this is all crafted gear that you can make for PvP. As you can see, it has a 424 item level. Now this was the best crafted PvP gear in Season 2. So right now this is the best crafted PvP gear that people can craft. Here's all the different plans for it. We've got a bunch that we've invested. And now why we're doing this is because in Season 1 there was the Crimson PvP crafted gear, and it had went up in price something crazy. Now the main reason is because of supply and demand. So obviously once Season 1 ended, there wasn't as much supply for the Season 1 crafts because people weren't doing them just from doing PvP. So the supply started to go down, and the demand still stays pretty solid because all the crafters want to learn all the patterns and plans from Dragonflight, so it doesn't affect the demand too much, but the supply goes down a lot. And now obviously when the supply goes down, the price is going to go up. So with the Crimson set, when the plans for the Crimson PvP gear from Season 1, so what they've actually done now, they've jumped up to 10, 20, 30k each for the plans. Now I've sold a whole heap of them. This was the Season 1 PvP plans. I bought them all when they were around like 50 gold. Now they have a vendor of 50 gold, so that's the lowest they're ever going to go on the auction house. I got a whole heap of the Season 1 PvP crafted plans and patterns for around 50 to 100 gold each. And then I've managed to resell them for over like 10k, 15k, 20k, some of them, even 30k I've got for a few of them. So that was with the Season 1 stuff, the Crimson gear. Now I'm expecting the exact same thing to happen with the Season 2 crafted PvP plans. So this is the Obsidian. I expect the same thing to happen. As you can see, I've picked up a whole heap of these, around like 50 gold. And we've brought a whole heap of these. Like we've got what are they called? Guild banks filled and filled, normal banks filled of a whole heap of these plans and patterns that we only paid around 50 to like 150 gold each for. They're the lowest possible price that they can be, and I expect these to jump up also to above 10k each, like the Season 1 plans did. So let's jump over on undermine.exchange and I'll show you how this is going to work, and the charts and the data that is going to be showing us how much profit we're going to be making basically, and how it's all going to work with the supply and the demand. Alright, so this is the plans I'm talking about, Season 2 PvP plans. So these plans are used for crafters to make the Season 2 PvP gear. And now what happened with the Season 1 gear is that it went up a crazy amount of price once the season was over because the supply and the demand, there was obviously low supply and still a demand for the patterns. I reckon the same thing is going to happen with Season 2 going into Season 3. So in Season 3 I expect these to be worth a lot more than what they currently are. Like as you can see, on some realms you can actually get them for 50 gold and they vendor for 50 gold. So you're going to be getting them at the cheapest possible price that you can be. And now I will show you how Season 1 did it and the pattern and the charts for Season 1. But for an example, look, there is 2 posted on this realm for only 50 gold each. Let's scroll down the bottom here. As you can see, the supply is starting to go down. This is the start of the season, and then all season it was pretty steady, a whole heap of stock. And our stock is going to go down and the price is going to go up. So what we can do, as you can see, there is heaps of realms with really cheap prices, and this is just one plan. Take that into consideration. So we could buy up all of these under 100 gold for this plan, and then we could do the same thing for the next plan. We could keep on doing this. Some of the season 1 plans have went up to like 10, 20k each and have been selling for that price. I've sold a whole heap of them, made a lot of gold from them. So I'm expecting the season 2 stuff, the obsidian, to do the exact same thing. So to do this properly, you obviously need two accounts, and to do cross-realm flipping or cross-realm buying, where, for an example, as we can see, the cheapest ones for this are on Frostmourne. So as we can see, there are 2 for 50 gold, there are 6 for 75 gold on Frostmourne. So what we'll do now is we'll log on to Frostmourne and buy those up, hold on to them until season 3 is out, and then we'll go ahead and wait for the price to go up a little bit. Even the first week or two, the patterns won't go up, but after a little while, the patterns of season 2, the price should go up a whole heap, and that is when we're going to sell. So as you can see, there's more rounds. If you want to keep on buying this, buy them all the way up to the 100. And there are a bunch of patterns and plans. As you can see, these are all obsidian, all of these are obsidian. So there is a bunch of these that you can get, like there is a lot. So you'll be able to do this with all of them, and I'm guessing if they do the same pattern, the same thing that the season 1 PvP patterns and plans did, then season 2 should also go up in price for one main reason, which is supply and demand. As soon as the stock starts to go down, because it's not, there won't be as many of the season 2, because everyone doing PvP right now in season 2 are getting the PvP season 2 plans from the crates randomly from doing like PvP and stuff like that. Once people stop that, it means the supply of all these patterns and plans will go down and the price will go up over time. So this is going to be a very, very good investment, and so get in and get amongst this while you still can before the prices go up a lot. Alright, so here is an example of the season 1 plans and how much they've went up in price. So as you can see, the crimson ones, they're from season 1. So these haven't been around in the game for all of the season 2 that we've been in. And have a look what the price has done. Let's just go to this one for an example. So these at one stage were 50 gold each, like the others. So like the obsidian is right now, these were that. And now look at the prices, like 18,000 gold. If we go down to the chart, we can have a bit of a better look on this chart right here. So as you can see, it came out at the start of Dragonflight. There was a whole heap of them. The season stopped, and what happened was that the supply went down. As you can see, the red line, it's going down. And so what happened? The price went up 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 15,000, 15,000, 16, 17, 20. So they've went up a crazy amount, and so hopefully the same thing will happen with the obsidian, and you'll be able to make a lot of gold from investing in those. Like if we look at the prices, they're super high, like 30,000 on most realms. As you can see, 20,000 in the like near 19,000. Really, really good prices. And one stage these were only 50 gold each. So if we go back, it's not just that one plan. It's pretty much happened to all of them. If we come down to the bottom again and look at the chart, so this was out for the start of Dragonflight, the season ended, so the stock started to go down, and then the price goes up. As you can see, at one point they were going for like 23k, which is crazy. And this happened to all of them. So that is what I mean by this investment and how it's going to work. We're just going to be doing the same thing with the season 2 plans and patterns when we're going into season 3. Thanks for watching. If you would like to learn a lot more about flipping, you can check out my flipping guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box. It will teach you exactly how to get started with flipping, how to do it, and then how to scale up your flipping operation to make even more gold. You also get access to a private Discord where you get investments and tips like this one in this video early than actually on the YouTube channel. So you get access to a private Discord, and we also help each other out in the Discord with anything related to gold making and flipping. However guys, that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next